Hi,
What's your name
my name is Lyla,
and which country you belong to?
India.
I know. Okay, so how's your journey being an artist started?
Uh, so I completed my engineering and then I came back here and I was preparing for to enter preparing for design schools, and while preparing for it I got introduced to an art academy here, a local art academy here, and I got a chance to explore more about art from what I had known in my school days, and and then I just started to experiment and I felt more connected to art. So since between 2013 to 14 is when I just gave myself fully to art and I started to practice art fully.
Okay, that's great. So which kind of art do you represent?
Uh, so I work around gender and sexuality, and since 2014 I am in love with Blue Pottery, which which is a craft which is done only in Jaipur in the entire world now, and it's known as Jaipur Blue Pottery. And so for the last 3 years, I've been practicing that. But I've also expressed through other mediums like paper, and I paint with my menstrual fluid, so around menstruation. So, but gender and sexuality is my core theme.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here you are representing.
So here, since the theme was water, so so I made an installation which represents a pond, as we say talab in Hindi. And what inspired me to make this was when I was doing my research for it, I learned that Thar is the only desert in the world which is so densely populated, despite receiving rainfall as low as 160 millimeter per annum. And the reason that life has been possible here is because of its rainwater harvesting system. And and to say system is a very technical word for me because people never saw it as a system. It was their culture, you know, and it was they had an intimate and innate bond with the pond and with other water harvesting systems, and that's what made life possible on this land. So I have made like my work is inspired from a 2000-year-old tattoo which is called Talab or Sita Babri. So, there was a community called Saharia community. They to show that intimate love and bond with the pond, they had made this tattoo of Talab, and they would often engrave on the back of their calves. So Sita Babri, as this is, it's a rectangular. It's rectangular in shape mainly, and a drop of water, you know, falls in the center, and the center represents is symbolic of life, like center of life, and then the wave travels to all four directions of the pond, and on all four corners there are flowers which signifies the fragrance and beauty of life, and on all four sides of the rectangle there are steps, like steps of the step well, and trees. So they represented like so it's like a continuous movement between survival, aesthetic, and spiritual aspect of life, which gives life its meaning, beauty, and pleasure. So that was the core theme that I worked with. Yeah.
Ah, perfect. That's great. Okay. So how's your experience in JKC? Because they are a collaborative artist, multiple
Yeah.
culture you can see.
Yeah.
What is the unique thing or your experience
Yeah.
being in them?
It it was an okay.
Let them see.
Okay, because the noise interferes.
answer you want to give?
I don't know. Don't let me prepare.
No, I want if you have any particular incident maybe, then you can because everyone you told the same thing that
Okay, okay. So